Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Evelyn here, day 3 of the Tarot Advent Calendar. And today I want to talk about something that is not completely tarot related, although there is like a little bit of tarot related stuff. A while ago I saw an interview with a TV chef and yeah, she writes cookbooks and stuff, Nigella Lawson. And she was asked to bring 6 objects from her kitchen, of course, to talk like that had special meaning in her life. So I thought that's a good subject for a video actually. 6 objects of my life, like my life in 6 objects. Yeah, let's jump straight in. The first one I'm actually wearing. It's a jumper that my Oma, so my nan, knitted for me. Well, not for me, she knitted it for my auntie, who was 14 at the time. I was born when she was 12, so yeah, this jumper is 42 years old. And my aunt gave it to me when I was about 14, 15, and I used to live in this. I used to wear it all the time, mainly at home because my mum wasn't too thrilled about me wearing it outside the home. But it's very baggy and comfy, and of course it always reminds me of my Oma, so when I want to feel sort of close to her, she's no longer with us, yeah, I wear this and I feel sort of like, it's like she's giving me a hug. So yeah, and you know, I've always been surrounded by knitters. My mum was a knitter, and like I said, Oma was a knitter, so yeah, it's very nice that I've still got this. And then sort of related to that is my second object, which is this little box. I don't know if I think I've shared that on this channel before. My granddad was Polish. He was one of the soldiers and later on a colonel in the 1st Polish Tank Division, who helped liberate Holland, or the Netherlands I should say, and mainly the south part of Holland where my family's from was liberated by Polish troops, and yeah, a lot of Polish soldiers sort of fell in love with Dutch women and stuck around. So there's a lot of Polish names in that area. And when I was 10, we went to Poland. It was still behind the Iron Curtain. So it was a bit of an undertaking with yeah, my family. My aunt and uncle joined, my parents, my sisters and I. Yeah, it was quite a trip. We went to see family. My mum's got cousins there, and my granddad's sister was still alive. It was like we brought a tape of my granddad's voice, and yeah, her response was just amazing. Like, she couldn't believe that she was hearing him because she didn't have a phone, she didn't have electricity, she didn't have running water. So yeah, it was quite, like, you know, yeah, it was quite a special trip. But yeah, I got pocket money for my holiday and I bought myself this. I think there's no label in it, but I bought this in Kraków, near the palace there. So yeah, 10-year-old me picked this little box, mainly because it has sort of like the red flower on it. Red was my colour, you know, it still kind of is. Yeah, so I've had this for quite some time. I now mainly have like crystals and stones in there. I've got a couple of pendulums that are like nothing special then. Some normal pebbles that have special meaning to me, but also some crystals. There's another one. I've even got like an incense holder I've had for years. This used to sit on my altar when I still had one. A little shell, but yeah, it's completely full up. I always have to sort of make sure that I stack it right so it can close up again. So yeah, this is, see, it doesn't close now, so I have to, before I put it back to where it lives, I need to make sure that I stack it upright. Yeah, then my third object is this figurine, and I'm going to take a sip of my tea. I bought this when I was in therapy for my eating disorder. It's a big naked lady. I had trouble looking at myself in the mirror. If I was to point out me, I would just, like this was me, like my head, my brain, that was me. The rest was sort of like, it was there but I didn't want to know. Yeah, my therapist asked me to sort of look for bigger women in media, in magazines, on telly, and I couldn't really find anyone that I would look up to, or you didn't see all that many like plus size models anyway. You still don't really, but yeah. So she asked me to like see if I could find something, and I found this in a garden centre. I like her little face. I don't know if it will show up on camera all that well. I like her little face. And yeah, this kind of helped me because I could look at her, and yeah, that helped me get used to seeing all that. And then I gradually, with like lots of other like exercises and whatnot, I could look at myself. And this also sat on my altar for quite some time after that. So yeah, this little lady. And then the slightly tarot related thing, although slightly isn't really a good word, it's my tarot journal. Tarot 01, it's my first tarot journal. I will do another video on this where I look at what I've been doing in it. I'm not decorating it or anything, so I've seen some really pretty tarot journals, but mine is just scribbles. Like just keeping track of my cards really. But this also stands for all the journals I've kept. I got my first one from Sinterklaas, which I will do another video about as well, just before I turned 10, and I've been keeping a journal ever since. Although I did kind of have a little break since I've been in the UK really, because I've been like art journaling and stuff like that, and that felt like double up. I didn't really fancy doing that. So but yeah, I've kept written journals for the best part of my life, and yeah, I've always really enjoyed it. And the tarot journal has become just as important to me, because a lot of new insights and ideas and yeah, all kinds of good stuff happens in this journal. So yeah, definitely an important object in my life at the moment. And then I've got this little Playmobil set. I got married last summer and we had this, it was supposed to be our cake topper. It also comes with two little doves. Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, we were going to have this as our cake topper, but we ended up going with a naked cake which had flowers on top, so there wasn't really all that much space for these two, so I set them with the letterbox that we had, where people could mail their letters to us, like the cards that they had for us. So yeah, it's set right by that, and my nephew, who was 4.5, he went, "Why have you got that?" But yeah, my husband, he collects what he calls figurines and I call dollies. We've got some Lego stuff, and it's right over there, some Lego stuff and Family Guy dollies and Ghostbusters and some Action Man, that kind of stuff. So, and I always tease him that he's got dollies, and he goes, no, they're figurines. So yeah, this was just like an in-joke really, to have those little Playmobil dollies. And this is one of the videos that I had to redo because of my technical difficulties, and I sat here and I went, oh hang on, I've only got 5 objects. Oh, that's a bit silly. Oh, we'll just go with 5 then. 5 objects of my life, blah, 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 blah. And it wasn't later until, you know, after I stopped recording that I thought, hang on a minute, I've got a 6th right here. It's my camera. I use my camera all the time. It's a Nikon Coolpix. It's nothing special. It's a little hand. I can't show it to you. That's a bit of a shame. But it's a little handheld, like tiny little thing. You fit right in my hand like this. It's got a flip out screen so I can see myself, which you'll see me look at myself sometimes just to make sure that I'm in frame. And it has a memory card, so what I do is like I take the memory card out, put it in my laptop, import all the footage into my editing software, because this has a format that YouTube doesn't like, so I have to like reformat it, and then I upload it, and then you can see me. So yeah, this camera has been quite important to me. I've had this for a couple of years. I used it on my other channel as well, Evelyn UK, if you're interested, but I haven't done anything there for such a long time. But I first got this camera because I decided I wanted to be a vlogger. That wasn't that successful, because my life isn't that interesting. So yeah, but it's a great little camera. I love it, and yeah, it's really easy to use. So that is for definite an object in my life that is very important. So yeah, that's it for this video. Again, and I'm going to say this every single day, I will be giving away 3 free readings, tarot readings. And if you want to be in with a chance of winning one of those readings, please be sure to put reading in your comment. It's that simple. Please make sure that you are a subscriber, because this is to say thank you to all my lovely subscribers. And yeah, it ends on midnight on the 19th, so from the 19th to the 20th UK time, so GMT. And yeah, I will pick 3 winners on the 21st for you, and then hopefully before the end of the year I will have your reading done for you. So if you want to be in it, make sure to like put reading, and I will put your name in a bowl. Thank you very much, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.